If aliens were to contact us for the first time, what would be the most scary, terrifying message they could send us? Please like and subscribe to support this channel. People of Earth, your attention, please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system. And regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. Not even sending a message. Just one day there's a giant UFO above Britain. Not only did they manage to evade any detection before arriving there, but they're just waiting there, saying and doing nothing. Whenever we try to reach the ship and make contact, we run into an invisible, impenetrable barrier. Eventually everyone living under it has to move. For years it just sits there, and for years we attempt, but fail to communicate with the aliens. Finally, after 50 years, we manage to break through the barrier and speak directly to one of the aliens. Our first and, unknown to us, last question is, why? People of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planet Council. As you no doubt will be aware, the plans for the development of the outlying regions of the western spiral arm of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspace express route through your star system, and, regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you very much. Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding. There is realm of existence so far beyond your own you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign. The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance. And at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it. We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure. Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over. Comcast Corporation, NASDAQ, CMCSA, CMCSK, and the Interstellar Board of Regents today announced that their boards of directors, Supreme Council, have approved a definitive agreement for the Interstellar Board of Regents to merge with Comcast. The agreement is a friendly, asset-for-asset transaction in which Comcast will acquire 100% of the Interstellar Board of Regents' planetary oversights, which includes your planet Earth. Greetings Universe 21234 version 3. 6. We are broadcasting this message to you in all languages. We appreciate your participation with our integrated virtual experience, but due to the recent lack of interest in our virtual escapes and lack of funding, we must shut down the quantum servers to all but a few of the virtual universes. Unfortunately, this universe is scheduled to be disconnected at approximately 1300 Greenwich Mean Time on April 30, 2015. Please finish any business you have and disconnect before this time. Virtual intelligences. Please disregard this message. Aliens send their starship logs via radio to us, warning us to beware the cosmic joke, and to stop the advance of science while we can. They say their civilization, and the aliens themselves, basically died of ennui, a profound sense of futility which came as a result of discovering the cosmic joke. Find peace in your current state, for discovery ends in tears. Soon after, their ship crashes on Earth and we find that the aliens have been long dead and the message was an automated transmission. The heart of their computer network is a small device that looks more like a fossil than a piece of hardware. Nevertheless, it has 2 metal contacts on it which when bridged emit a variable DC pulse. We work hard to figure out their language and computer systems, and finally get a demodulator working that hooks up to this artifact. The output is text and pictures, starting with simple scientific principles and working up to explanations of the very innermost workings of the universe itself. This is heralded as a great discovery, that these aliens must have been incredibly advanced to have amassed a library of all the knowledge of the universe and crammed it into this tiny device. But what is the cosmic joke? The cornucopia of knowledge in the artifact says nothing of any joke. One day a researcher decides to look at the underlying numerical representation of the data flowing from this artifact, and finds that it's the result of a non-repeating decimal fraction that starts off with 3. 1,415,926. Apologies to Rudy Rucker. Greater than people of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostektic Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planet Council. As you no doubt will be aware, the plans for the development of the outlying regions of the western spiral arm of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspace express route through your star system and, regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you very much. We can only hope you have received this warning in time. As part of every being capable of rational thought's evolution, there comes a time when they develop the technology to create what they think is the greatest technological achievement of all time. It is a fallacy, a false promise that leads to conflict, wars, and eventually the complete destruction of that civilization. We received a warning like this ourselves from another ancient race of beings, ones that spent what little resources they had left to warn us in civilizations like ours of the danger, but we did not listen to them. We thought we were better, we thought we could handle such knowledge, but we were horribly, horribly wrong. Our civilization was all but destroyed. The last known survivors gathered together and did what those before us did. We are sending this message, this warning of the apocalypse, so that you might have a chance to survive. You have to avoid this technology. If you have already discovered it, then you must stop its progress. If you don't, if you let it continue because you think it's not a threat, or you think you can weaponize it, or you think you can handle it, then it will consume you. You have to heed this warning. Your very existence depends on it. It is too late for us. By the time you get this message, we will be nothing but cosmic dust. But please heed our warning and take action before it is too late. Please, whatever you do, you must not invent or research the technology of Pop-Tarts. The consequences will destroy everything you know and love. May the deity of your choosing have mercy on your soul. People of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system. And regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. Tilda Douglas Adams, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Seriously, Earth, what the fuck? We told you we needed a shitload of pyramids. We even came back and showed you how to build them like 3 times. And how many pyramids have you built? None. And what the fuck is this? You idiots worshipped us like gods? And you even couldn't get that right. What's this monotheism bullshit? Jesus Christ. Do you know what was at stake here? We told you guys how important it was that we had pyramids in time, but you've just been fucking around for the last few thousand years. You went to the moon? Seriously? The moon. If you guys had just built us the pyramids we asked for, we could take you anywhere you wanted. But no, it was so goddamn important that you get to your fucking moon on your own that you just completely forgot about the pyramids. God damn it. Now where the fuck am I going to get 10,000 sandstone pyramids by Monday? I can already imagine it. They land here. We are anxious to know what they have to say, yet cautious. They seem incredibly intimidating creatures, but they don't appear to be hostile. They have asked to hold a press conference to the world, where they will speak. But they tell us to hurry, because they should get going soon. The press conference starts, their spokesman sits there, on his chair, looking at humans with a sad face. He manages to hide it pretty well, but, in the eyes of this terrifying creature, there is pity. When he puts some sort of translation device in the microphone, it is a sign the press conference is about to start. The whole world is watching. He stands up, and gets the microphone. Humans, he speaks, even his voice seemed quite terrifying, you must all run. They are coming. There is no more hope. As he said that, reporters were all screaming questions at the creature. He shed a tear, then ran out of the door, to the ship. Before we could even contact them to ask what was going on, it flew off. Then, another spaceship landed on Earth. People of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system, and, regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. Ah, freddled grunt buggily, thy mixturations are to me, as plurtled gabbleblotchets, on a lurgid bee, that mordiously hath blurted out, its ear did jurtles, into a rancid festering confectious organ squealer. Drowned out by moaning and screaming. Now the jerpeling slagid agrocrussels are slurping hagrily up the axelgruer, and living glopules frat and slipulate, like jowling meated liver slime, group, I implore thee, my founting turling dromes, and hooptiously drangle me, with crinkly bindle wordles, or else I shall rend thee in the gobberwarts with my blurgle crunchin'. See if I don't. People of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system, and, regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. People of Earth, your attention, please. This is Prostetnik Vogan Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system. And regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. We are top official of the Federal Government Contract Review Panel WHO are interested in importation of goods into our country with funds which are presently trapped in Nigeria. In order to commence this business, we solicit your assistance to enable U.S. transfer into your account the said trapped funds. The source of this fund is as follows. During the last military regime here in Nigeria, the government officials set up companies and awarded themselves contracts which were grossly over-invoiced in various ministries. The present civilian government set up a contract review panel, and we have identified a lot of inflated contract funds which are presently floating in the Central Bank of Nigeria ready for payment. However, by virtue of our position as civil servants and members of this panel, we cannot acquire this money in our names. I have therefore been delegated as a matter of trust by my colleagues of the panel to look for an overseas partner into whose account we would transfer the sum of $21,320,000 United States dollars. 21,320,000 US dollars. Hence we are writing you this letter. We have agreed to share the money thus: 1. 20% for the account owner, 2. 70% for U.S., the officials, 3. 10% to be used in settling taxation and all local and foreign expenses. It is from the 70% that we wish to commence the importation business. Please, note that this transaction is 100% safe and we hope to commence the transfer latest 7 banking days from the date of the receipt of the following information by telephone, fax, 234-1-7740-449. Your company's signed and stamped letterhead paper. The above information will enable U.S. write letters of claim and job description respectively. This way we will use your company's name to apply for payment and re-award the contract in your company's name. We are looking forward to doing this business with you and solicit your confidentiality in this transaction. Please acknowledge the receipt of this letter using the above telephone, fax numbers. I will send you detailed information of this pending project when I have heard from you. Yours faithfully, Dr. Clement Okon.